wake up every morning, got my coffee in my hand. I got a list of leads to follow, got an email to send. My inbox is my battlefield, my emails are my artillery. Every email that I send, it's another step to victory. From a 0 to a million, watch me multiply. With every cold email I send, I see the potential in the sky. Persistence is my ally, determination in my veins. I'll reach 1 billion people, breaking all the chains. Oh yes, I'm scaling up, reaching all the leads as I please. From 0 to a billion, it's a journey I embrace. With each email that I send, I'm conquering the inbox space. Drafting lines with precision, subject lines that intrigues and trips the minds. I personalize, optimize, make them easy to read. Automation at my fingertips, scaling up with ease. I'm part of No Limit Emails family, I have a big dreams. From 0 to a millions, watch me multiply. With every cold email I send, I see the potential in the sky. Persistence is my ally, determination in my veins. I'll reach 1 billion people, breaking all the chains. Oh yes, I'm scaling up, reaching all the leads as I please. From a 0 to a billion, it's a journey I embrace. With each email that I send, I'm conquering the inbox space. There's an inbox out there waiting for a spark. In the silence of the internet, I'll leave my mark. Innovation is my compass, growth my guiding star. From local to global, I will decide who I want to reach as I wish. Oh yes, I'm scaling up, reaching all the leads as I please. From a 0 to a billion, it's a journey I embrace. With each email that I send, I'm conquering the inbox space. I'm you and you are me, together let's feel free. You are welcome to join me, this the website I represent, we are open all hours at get.nolimitemails.com. I will welcome you with open arms. In the inside we truly care. We are No Limit Emails family. Our motto is no one get left behind. A place for all of us to have joy and thrive. No limits, no boundaries, no restrictions, just a freedom of communications we all need and deserve to have.
Yes, welcome everyone. Hi Barbara, hi Doug, good to see you both. Welcome guys. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you both of you. Much love to you both, and we will dig in this evening stream very shortly. Before we do that, as usual, house rule. Welcome everyone who newly joined us into No Limit Emails family. We really appreciate you guys. You making an excellent choice by joining us, because literally this what we do is exactly what we wanted for ourselves, and you will have it for yourself too. That being said, we really do not for grant your trust in us to build the service and build the services for you and give you your key to your kingdom for your communication. In this period, please provide us your domain. All you have to do is add your domain to the Cloudflare. It's a very simple process, but if you are non-technical and you don't know and you never heard of Cloudflare, just reach out to us and we can jump on a live room with you and help you to do it there and then. But if you do know your way around Cloudflare, just add your domain. Make sure that your email for Cloudflare is verified within the Cloudflare, and send us your Cloudflare email and your login password to that Cloudflare account. For this, you can specifically just make a separate Cloudflare account if that's what you want. If you have a big company and you already have lots of things going on, and you can also make separate Cloudflare account. And free account is that's all you need. You don't need to have a paid Cloudflare account either, because we do, and we basically will install the system for you through the Cloudflare. Cloudflare is literally like escrow between us and you. We don't enter your servers, you don't enter our servers, and we set everything up and give you the key. You can utilize and use what we exactly have. And that being said, do not hesitate in this period. Please check your email, check your spam folder. We will only send you a couple of emails. We do not send you tons of promotional emails, anything like that. Just make sure that you whitelist it so you can receive your password. But if you really haven't received welcome email, something happened, guys. We do normally send it 2-3 times, and sometimes I will personally send it through my Gmail as well, so you get that information that you need in order for you to provide us the details, and as well as guide to help you how to get your domains in Cloudflare, and well as contact for us and the live room, well as members room, well as sports room, well as we have right now every single day live no limit emails demo live room. So if you want, you can also join in there and ask us question. We will make sure that to help you and get your account as soon as possible. And that being said, once more, congratulations to all of you who got your account today. Guys, I'm really excited, and for you guys, please do follow the guide, how like what we talked about, especially when me and you have had a one-to-one, and I explained to you guys what's going on in here. As you all know, if long as you can follow that guide for first 30 days, you don't have to keep doing exact same thing after 30 days, so to speak. Literally, what this 30 days is all about is just maturing the subdomain that we create, and of course the IP we give you, and everything else is warmed up, guys. You don't have to do the warm up series. The slow start is not about warming up, guys. The slow start is about maturing that subdomain can handle the numbers. That's the reason why this guide is there, and we already proven over so many hundreds of accounts, guys. Literally, it just works. Just if you follow close, you don't have to follow the exactly to the T to the number that we put it in there, but really, odd one out, you good. Odd one less, you good. So odd one over, you still good. Like literally, just try to stay in that parameter. Especially the bulk side of it. Like if it says 150, you can send 110, 115, you be alright with it. You can send 160, you be alright with it. So it's a little bit flexibility here for you to kind of tune at this time. Welcome, Tom, good to see you as well. So that being said, please, in this period when you're getting into your system, if you do not know really anything about no limit emails, the tool that you're getting is not really new. It is absolutely decade old tool. Is for open source tool that we utilize. Is called Moetic. Anything that you also want to know educational wise or how to do stuff in Moetic has open source community. Moetic has open forums, basically user forums, and also all the detailed documentation about the software. So you can get that as well. Well as myself, over the years, I've been producing so many videos. So literally, we take in every bits of the system. So I'm doing video by video, so to share with you guys what's possible, what you can achieve with it. And that being said, it is actually more than an emailer because you can do all sorts of things with it. Just basically like It's nothing like your normal autoresponder. So I will log in a moment, and we will also continue this part 3 just a moment, as is interesting because we are also all of us interested this part as well about the automation, how you capture, and I hope Barbara's also like what I sent to Barbara about the form. So it's definitely a system is flexible that we could literally create and build, redesign anything that you want. You can also import any website that really allows you to right click and see the source code. By the way, hands up, I'm not advocating you to go and copy and steal people's products or sites. I'm saying there is flexibility in the function and the tool that you can literally basically model any website out there. So you bring it in the source code, and visually you can change things. And of course, you want to change the links, you want to change basically your site URL names and all that kind of stuff. Literally, you could turn cnn.com to your own website if that's the kind of site you like to have. And but as always, just be courteous. Really, don't publish anything that is not belong to you. And if you do, and make sure that you get some permission. So I do show you guys examples. I really do not allow these things kind of go live. And the thing that sometimes, let's say I'm importing bbc.com or something, and basically to just show you guys what's possible with a tool that you can do. So that being said, I hope this is informative enough to start with, and let's get crack on with this evening's third part of this email capturing compliance with all the regulations, guys. And as you all know, this is what you have is not no limit emails, guys. Is yours, is your business, is your responsibility to comply with the rules. Our responsibility is to give you every tool necessary that you can do so and easily. And I hope that makes sense. So really, you can use it for cold outreach as we doing. That is like no restriction whatsoever. But once more, just be courteous. What really you're doing is your business, and we don't want to damage your reputation whatsoever. That's why we always advise, please use the domains that is not related and is not your main business domain and that kind of stuff. Just use a domain as like your TV station, your radio station, your broadcasting station, that you can do your emailing, do your basically other things that you normally wouldn't able to do with your normal website. So use this as your data archive, your data cleaning archive, your emailer, email capturer, as a extra tool beside what you already do. But if you're totally new, and of course it's cheap enough, anybody can use it. So that being said, let's get rid of this image, and let me just bring my system over, as I've been uploading some leads. It's just done, as you can see, and it's just actually finished. So I'm ready also to email this evening. But before I do that, I probably end up emailing in the live room. But we will get in where we left yesterday. And that's when we left is we were building campaigns. And we have built all this campaign up here. Let me just switch it back on. And also I just want to switch this one back on because that was part of it. And I will show you once more that is basically anything you want to do with a lead you can do. The nurturing part of the system is designed in a way that very intuitive for the lead capture, like i.e. I published the landing page and a form, and I want to know exactly what happens the point people signed up, and then obviously through the period of time see what they get, like see where they get. So first, before we get into that, I just want to kind of highlight really essential part of this automation stuff. the more basically more double opt-in leads that you get into those forms to different segments, and more of a chance you're going to have to make something great out of the system. Because obviously the whole attention's in here not to just do the cold outreach, but also use this cold outreach and send them to somewhere that they can opt it in. Really, the whole purpose of the cold outreaches is not about making a sales, guys. I kind of learned that lesson pretty hard way, and I really advise all of us that do the cold outreach, literally redirect this traffic and other forms so you can re-opt them in to the niches that you like. Obviously, we can do the numbers, so it's going to take a little bit of time that you can go through the numbers. And literally, if you're having a 50 million, 60 million leads, you know you have the people, and you can basically, within a closed loop system, you can build many, many different lists from all this data. And do the email in a way that represent you and represent exactly what niche you want to present them with the automation setup. I hope makes sense, and let's crack on with this. So yesterday we left on this CPA1 campaign. So let's go ahead and have a look. So we created this form. Obviously we tagged them. I'm just going to recap quick in here. And then we got basically this new people coming in. So the one thing that really you can do in here, as I mentioned yesterday, don't rely on single form. So let's say if we have a topic, let's say topic is leather jacket, example. So we're gonna make 5 different, 10 different leather jacket representing capture forms. You know, literally this is the because we do not have to have extra cost on us for the production of stuff, so we can set up so many of them that you can definitely utilize millions and millions of leads, just push your cold traffic to them. So you can make sales when you re-opt them in. Is just sales gonna become basically default mode when we do that. As we all know, when you're capturing people on specific forms, you know they are interested in that kind of topic. Before, we used to throw everybody into the same topic, but with the systems like this, or tools that really allow you to kind of capture and nurture, and also really follow along, see what the interactions are and where they are at the funnel. So essentially, our lead capture is a funnel, and we want to know what happens to the people, the point they opted in, and the point that really see if they kind of join the entity we're asking them, or where they are at. Of course, sometimes a lot of people going to opt in these forms, you know, they just really don't spend any money. They just want to receive information, which is fine. But majority, if the interest is being kind of triggered by them, and they know that you know they interested that kind of stuff, and this makes it easier, then you can do the promotion, is make the sales. That's the whole idea with cold email. Of course, cold email, what we're doing is also can work if you're having a little bit of full data. Right now I do not have a full data on some of the lists that I'm using, but ideal situation will be that we will have a better data is with a little bit full data, so you can actually personalize in the emails. So if you personalize emails, obviously you have a better chance people will click, and also you have a better chance really not get marked as a kind of spammer. But because I'm just doing brute cold in here, guys, obviously I don't want to risk to be called a captured by the spam filters of Google or anything else. So the whole idea is the emails that I'm sending, as you guys can see, my emails literally is just yeah, I have sales page link in, but most of the emails, they're not sales pitchy. The whole idea is I'm also throwing in more than one link and giving people more than one choice to click on. Not really just brutal cold email marketing, say, hey, buy this. But generally, I'm representing more than just one link in every single email I've been sending. So therefore, obviously, my attention is in here, so I don't want to hide myself, so people can basically see what I'm doing or who I am, what we offer. So let's get into this. Let's start with where we left yesterday. Obviously, we left yesterday by sending that first email, and of course, you can also add that in here, guys. So we did on the whole idea is to have this form tagged, and of course, anytime that you want to kind of get into this, you can always go in here and edit if you selected the wrong form. So we have this option in here that every time you basically kind of click on this plus, you're going to have this tree kind of opens up. So let's have a look some of the conditions that we really want to add in here. Well, is we will add some conditions on the side as well. So first condition that we want to do is literally we want to like tag this contact, and then obviously our tag was I think it was CPA new, right? So anybody that's signing into this is going to be CPA new, which is I did yesterday. So this is our tag. So from the tag, as you can see now, we have 2 points of kind of like workflow. So let's first check the side. On the red side, so normally you can click on this and you can look, make a decision. For example, if they submitted the form, then we're going to, okay, this guy's submitted the form. So we can select submit form. Limited the form submit, you can basically put it in here. They can do it 1 or 2 or 3 times or once. So you can basically put one in here if that's what you want. And then obviously you can apply basically limited the forms. So you can select that and you add. So they cannot keep opting in one after the other, especially if you are really niching down. So make sure that people don't cannot keep opting in with same emails and same basically over and over. So you can do that. So if they submitted the form, then as you can see again, we have this part of extended. So let's look at the other side. So in this side, as you can see, is green is normally you gotta make a action on this, or you can also create conditions before you actually take action. So let's look at on a condition side. So on condition side, what we want to do is literally we want to again check out, see what's the contact has or what we can do. So we can now select at this point contact campaign. So you can do it this side. You can also do the segment, change segment, which is we will do in a moment in this side. And also you can tag the contact, and also you can add a field form value, and as also you can say has active emails at this point. If they submit to the form, and we can also apply that condition. So the other side, when we look, you can also, you already seen the kind of decision tree, so you can basically say open our emails. So if they opened our emails, we're just going to say, okay, they opened the email, then we can add in here email 1 is being opened, and we add. So now we know they opened the email. So after the email, as you can see, so we can also basically apply same thing to the site, and we will do that after basically we updated contact. Then you can basically, instead of sending that, you update the contact, and here you can do exactly that action as well. So you can say is if you can see, sometimes you're not going to see that option because it's a kind of wrong box. So first let's get in here and then create condition, for example, on this after update contact. uh, Let me just cancel this. So after update contact, actually let me just separate this here. Let me just delete this. So we going to like if we look the actions, an action, and here we already remove them from do not contact, and we're going to basically create a just a contact point at this point. So that's one thing we got to do. So before, as you know, they're not verified, but at this point we know they opened, and we're going to give them a 5 point or 3 point or whatever type of point you want to give. And then every level they go up in our funnel, we can add the point. So we updated, we add the point, and then what we want to do in here, we want once more and create a condition, and we're gonna tag them again. In this point, you want to really use tags often, and also you can obviously after this we can change the specific segment. So we don't want to send the same email to these guys. So if you notice, so we can adjust to the point, and what we want to do in here, well, first thing we want to do, we want to go to update contact after we given them that points. So we updating it again, and so that will update whole data set. And we in here then you can look decision, and decision you can see is visited if device is visited and submitted form or visited the page. And let's say they visited the page, so you can add the URL page, you can limit visits to the page, and you can also refer. So you can see, so this is the area that you can add your link whatever pages you are kind of sending them to, so you can basically track after that point. So currently I don't have any URL. Like let's say I'm going to this, and then let's say I'm going to just say is work diligence a referral. I'm just going to VDR, and then in here you can choose limit the page. I'm just going to say limit one, and you can select that specific page you create example, and then you can give a name, and of course you can add. So when you add that, if it's after the visited page, we're going to say okay, what we want to do, you see now, is we have two choices left. So as everything you're getting together, your choices will get kind of like correctly being displayed to you. So first thing we want to do in here, obviously they visited the page, we're going to select, and we're going to change the campaign, or you can change the stage. So I don't know, I haven't shown you stage yet, so please do not get confused. It's pretty simple to set up. So you could change a stage, and you can also change a campaign. But idea is really our best thing to do in here. Try both. One, try the stages, and the other, try to basically change campaign. And also you can basically this point you can also push to integration if you already have, and you can also modify the contact tags at this point. They are not new anymore. So that's the one we gotta do. So we gotta modify the tag in here, but I haven't created tag to modify it yet. Let me just create one tag to show you as well. Let me save this, and we will get back to this second. Just close the builder, and let's go to the tag, because we want to create a tag, and obviously we called CPA new, right? Now we could call this tag as CPA joined, or example, they're not new, they already verified, they already visit our website, and we could say CPA visited or joined. You could describe it as you wish in here. And at this point, just kind of take a notice of this, which will be in your tags, and you just save and close. As you can see, this will be all your tags that you're creating, and the one that we just created, where did it go? CPA joined, this one here. So you can see we have no contacts, but obviously when people opting in, and you get him to this point, and you will end up see the contacts in here, so you can check it in here if that's what you want. It's just like your segments, so you know the people in that campaign they joined, and you can check them out. And then from here, when you check in the contact, you can also basically go in and try to personalize more and more of those emails to those people and make it easier for yourself, so you can really convert better and have a better kind of outcome, especially effort we put in to set things up. So let's go back on campaign once more, and let's get onto the editor. So we hit edit and we hit builder. So we are here. So they visited the page. At this point we could create that basically we can create this change that you could really not mess up in here. So if you mess up in here, maybe your follow-up emails not going to work. Remember, we don't want to send these guys who came to this far the same first email that we sent. So eventually we're going to create a segment. We can also create a tag, and we can also create a new email for these people, so when we to send. So send marketing message, you can do that. You can send an email, but at this point you can also look at your other side, the condition, and here you can see, let me just see. So the condition, as you can see in here, so the whole thing will be, and change the contact segment. So you want the contact segment change, and that's basically important, because we want to change contact segment. We don't want them to be that first segment we created anymore, because they already interacted with us. We given them a point and so on and so forth. So you can in here, first of all, you can create another tag, say this is verified lead, and now basically from the second tag you can also do really rest of the stuff that you can see on here. So on this point we're just going to create a contact tag on the visit after they visited the page, and you could call this one literally anything you want, but let's just select the one that I already have. Let's say is joined, and we just add, and because he's joined now, from this point we can see we have new two-prong kind of like entity, and we can this side also have a look at action, see what we can do, and we want richly update this contact. So every step you're doing, before you're going to add any other action, just add update contact, just like I'm doing here. So the reason that you want to do that, essentially you are prompting the system, if this action X happen, update the contact. And because when you update it, obviously you have this tag, you can apply the tag, and also you can look under the update contact, and this time you could say change the contact stage, and let's actually do that. So I haven't done the stage. Let's just build one. I'm just going to, sorry, I have to keep closing it and basically closing it and to show you. So the stages again in the your navigation bar. Basically what stages are is literally is the steps, like step 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So literally you are staging the leads in a holding stage, holding pan, so to speak, and holding segment, and which stage they are at. According to that you can set up an emails. So let's just create stage, and it's just like anything else in the system. Creating stage is just easy as basically you do anything else. Let's just call this one as a CPA new. This is the new stage. So we just, and here you can also categorize it. So we just could call it prospect, and weight is 0 because we just is new. So this weight means is if is a point, if it's kind of gone down further or not. You simply you can see you can publish and publish, but generally just leave this publish. So you save and close, and then we go create another one. So we can create a CPA joined, right? Because we had that. And once more, this will be weight is now will be a 5, because we give them, after they do all that action, we give them 5 point, and we give them 5 point. Categories, at this point you can go and create a new category, and this category will say, let's say is DOI, is double opt-in. Let's say DOI. So we're just going to save this category, and obviously we just save and close. So we have these 2 stages done, and we go back on our campaigns. Obviously you can do this on 2 tabs, guys, so you can work on campaigns in here, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is. You can close it and get back in anytime you want. So let's get back in. So and we're gonna launch, and we're going to go back, and here we update it, and we're going to basically change this stage for this, guys, and then you can see CPA is joined, and we're gonna add. Obviously just add immediately, and after they join the stage, now we can say, okay, they are in this stage, we're going to send them an email or webhook, whatever you want, and let's say this is the 2nd email or 3rd email you're going to send to them. But this email, when they are in there, I don't want to send them immediately, guys. Normally I just would say I don't know, let's say 7 hours, 7 hours time or 8 hours. So give yourself plenty time in here, and make sure that is on transaction. Of course you can say this was 2nd email, so just label it as you wish. So you have now basically, you change the stage, 7 hours they wait, they're gonna receive this email in here. And of course we can also go back on this tag. Obviously we said on this tag, let me just see what we did. So it's joined. So you can also go in here. Let's say you want to say this one is obviously a sub, new subscribe 2nd email, if you want to say that, and new subscriber and not read. So even that point you can add all this, and you could see resend. You can tag new subscriber as verify their email, move them to the new stage or to the new segment in here, and tag new subscribers. As you can see, I have all the stuff, so you can see it. And also if they unsubscribed, you can also add that as well, so system will check if they unsubscribed, which is really good within the automation side, so you can see that. And of course you can continue apply different tags to this contacts, and that's one side of it. So then the other side, as you can see on the side, then you can start making new decision if you want replies to my email, if that was the case. Now you can see is open the email and is click the email. Now you have all these options available to you that wasn't available before. So according to this, let's say this time he's replied to your email, and then you could say he's replied to email too, and you add it. So now you know that this person came to this point, he's replied to you, and this automatically you can control and also get that stat if they did or not. So from this point, if they reply to you, you can go back and select, and obviously this time you want to really adjust the point in here because they reply to you. So you can adjust the point, and let's say we want to give them this time 12. All right, and then after that we're just going to send them an email, which is this going to be our 3rd email. So you could again shift this to another kind of like workflow, but you can also do it in here. So you could change the campaign in here any point, as you can see in here, and we're just going to send another email to these people. And once more, when they reply to our email, for example, we want to send them an email once more, is not just instantly. You don't want to reply that to that email if that's need to be instantly. So this email will be basically your third email to them. And again, once make sure that you just give, I don't know, 3 hours or 4 hours, something like this. Um, then give yourself plenty time. So you just add it, and if you don't have email, obviously you can get in here and create one. And make sure this is also like literally they stay on default, everything else, just your timing change. So I hope this helps you guys, and we are progressing a little bit further. And as you can see, this automation can get really, really tasty, and as well as you can control lots of elements, especially when you kind of get in your leads. So that being said, guys, once more, I hope this conclude to show you what's really possible when you try to nurture the lead, when you bring it in, and what you can do with them, how you can guide them through different kind of elements of the automation setup, and as well as how you can actually control them for what actions they are doing, so you know exactly what they're doing, and so you can really provide better information and make it basically better subscriber out of them. And that's the whole idea of this automations. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be joining rest of the gang in the members room as is already open. We are also in the live demo room, and if you are watching us in the sphere of the YouTube, please join us any of the places that you can find us. Ask any question you have, and also ask our members how they feeling and what they feel about the system that we have. And that being said, I wish you all a great evening and best of the luck. Keep pressing that send button, guys, and we will see you tomorrow with the fourth part of this automation, and we will switch it up. We will take some examples of the lot of the people in the internet before us done this and utilizing this tool. As you all know, I always search for this stuff, and I find kind of useful videos, and we all share. We will look few videos together, and then we will kind of do one of the videos from the previous people that using the same tool, and they have a lot more kind of experience than myself. Some people been using this tool about 10 years or more, and therefore I am still just like you guys, learning this thing as it goes. But as you can see, literally, if I can do it, you should not have a really difficulty. I can't even read English, guys. So please, like, reach out to us, anything that you really don't know. We are here to help you. And that being said, once more, press that send button if you are a No Limit Emails family, and if you are not, come and join us. You can also press that send button, guys, and we are always live and available to all of you. And that being said, speak to you all tomorrow. Have a great evening. See you in the member room, dog. See you, Bob. See you over that side. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you all, as you know. Much love, guys. See you in a sec.